Smile.
Hello. Oh, lovely. Sorry.
Morning, J.A. Morning, here we are again at the NEC. It's March 2024 and we're at the Classic Restoration Show.
It's the Practical Classics and Classic Car Restoration Show. I told you wouldn't remember that one, Andrew.
I did, I remember it. So what we're going to do now is have a look at the cars on our stand, and then we'll have a little wander around later on looking at some of the other Volvo related items in the rest of the show. So we'll see you in a minute. We'll round up the owners and get them to do some talking.
Yeah, absolutely. See you soon.
Right, here's Sarah and Rich. They brought this Volvo 240. So tell us about your car, you two.
Rich, do you want to tell everybody about this, our beautiful 240DL?
Not particularly, because you know more about it than I do. So we were approached by a gentleman in London who wanted to sell this car, and I think we both jumped to the decision, didn't we, that we're going to buy it, run it between ourselves. And
why would you not want to?
Yeah.
Look at it.
And
It's gorgeous, yeah.
There she is. Obviously, you know, this weekend we've upgraded the wheels, put some 760 GLE wheels on it, which possibly in agreement it looks a lot better.
I think there was a few, some people like, ooh.
A few detractors.
Yes.
Are they going to look all right? But I think the consensus is they look
I
brilliant.
mean, I quite like the fact you look like you're going on a skiing holiday from
we
what you've got
are.
on the roof rack. Yeah.
Well, it was skiing or surfing.
I had suitcases like this. I took them to the tip about 20 years ago. Was that a mistake?
Definitely.
We went to the tip last week and got them out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're my suitcases then. Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And I found out there's a real world for these. These is called an expander suitcase.
Oh, right.
Which I found out this weekend.
Can we have a look inside? What's it like inside?
It's blue. It's very blue, automatic.
Yeah, it's not bad though, isn't it?
We've got the period feature ghetto blaster.
Right.
As everyone had in the 80s and early 90s. We're playing tennis alone because there's no one else to play it with. We've only got one racket.
Right, that's interesting then.
That's because he's got no friends, actually.
Let's have a look in your boot then, see what you're hiding in there.
Oh, the boot. You don't really want to go in the boot.
Oh.
The boot is full of yesterday's sandwiches.
Yeah.
Trolley jack. Don't know about these. You might know about these.
Oh, some sort of headrest.
These came on the vehicle when we bought it. They used original headrest covers.
So yeah, because they used to wrap around the hard plastic.
Which I'm not a fan of.
3-bar things, didn't you?
I'm not a fan of those. I think they look a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
But my opinion is they probably get taken off and thrown in the bin. So they're probably quite rare.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. But I might be wrong. You guys will know better. We've got a few cakes, some rubber gloves, torque wrench.
Oh, excellent. Right. Okay. We've done. Yeah. So you have put some spacers on those, haven't you?
Yeah. So the back
bring
wheels,
them out a bit.
obviously they're the original wheels there.
Yeah.
In my honest opinion, the wheels didn't come out into the arches far enough.
Yeah.
And they look too inset. So 30mm spacers, has just filled the arches,
Yeah, no, it looks
which
nice.
I think is.
And we've got a little clip of you doing the work, so we'll put that.
Yeah, I tried to talk you out of that, but
later in the show.
you wouldn't
yeah,
have it,
yeah,
would
yeah,
you?
Yeah. All right.
Sarah did some assistance. She helped fit some of the wheels.
A little bit.
Yeah.
She did the clacky with the torque wrench. So.
Bit of a clacky.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good at clacky.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, thanks you two.
No worries.
Very welcome. Shall we go over and have a look at some of the other cars?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, you lead on.
Now then, Bob,
Sarah?
how are you doing?
Oh, it's a bit early for that question.
It is a bit early, isn't
Yes.
it? Tell us about this fine specimen of a high mileage vehicle.
Well, high mileage is true. It's
Yeah,
just coming
yeah.
up to 289,000 miles. It's been a workhorse.
just running at 289,000 miles.
Yeah. Apart from the bumper and the wheels, it's all original.
Show us the car.
So these are the wheels that Volvo remanufactured, and they only got put on last week. And I've gone back to the original style Pirelli P0 tyres that we used on these cars when they came out. Because the front bumper is an R bumper. It got damaged at work, so I thought my employer's paying. He can buy me an R bumper. Good on them. So but all the paintwork is all original. My grandkids have grown up in it. So it's a T5, 225 horsepower factory, but it's been breathed on a little bit. Won't talk too much about that on camera. So if
Okay.
you come around the side, you see inside it's got the Volvo accessories, wooden steering wheel and gear selector knob. The leather is all original, it hasn't been touched. And if you come around the back, this is something you don't see today. Something that Volvo started is the rear-facing seat. And my grandkids grew up in this, and you got your CD changer. All of these, all original Volvo bits.
It's really good. Thanks very much.
Morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Now, today we've got something a bit different on the stand, haven't we? A little bit different. It's getting a lot of attention though, isn't it?
And a lot of people touching.
A lot of people touching it purely because of aesthetically how it looks. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the car?
The car's a 1969 Amazon that we've done in a sort of resto mod style. And because it wasn't such a great car to start with, we've decided to do it in a sort of more patina sort of look.
Really
So-
suits it though, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And I'm quite surprised and happy at how many people like it. I thought it would be a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a lot of attention, like I said, but for the right reasons. Loads of people have come over and said, I love it.
Yeah.
So all positive, which must really please you.
I do really appreciate it. First proper show, so it's nice to get it out and see people liking it. It's a little weird when you come back to your car and there's people taking pictures of something
you
we've done.
love
But
it.
I do like it. It does get attention. It is good fun.
Well, do you want to give us a little walk around with the camera, tell us about it?
So it's lowered. I think it's 60mm, which is a bit much, really, for driving it. But it's for the look. And we went with the top being perfect and the rest of the patina, and then on the interior we went a little bit further than we would have done normally. And the front has got custom grills in order to look a little like the earlier cars. And just generally sort of cleaned up and a few things removed
Yeah.
to make it look a little cleaner.
And this rust effect you were telling me is
So it's a
Look
painted
like a
effect.
rust
It is
paint.
real rust, but it's
Yeah.
only the product that is actually rusting. The car
Yeah.
isn't rusting.
Yeah.
So it's a product called Rusty Paint,
yeah.
and it's applied in. I applied it in many coats, and that's where you get some of the depth of finishes where the colours change slightly.
Yeah. And it's actually rough, isn't it? It's not.
Yes,
smooth,
yeah, in places, and that's where I've left it rough to give it more of a texture as well as just a look.
Yeah, it's great. Well, Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Hiya.
Sarah.
Well, we're in front of quite a beautiful car here, aren't we, really? I mean, there's no denying the fact that this is a bit of a stunner. Yeah. We know this is how you get all the girls. Definitely. Definitely.
Middle-aged blokes.
Yeah, middle-aged
They
girls.
make a two-door.
Would you like to tell us all about this lovely Amazon estate?
Well, I bought it as in 2014 as a long abandoned project in a lock-up for at least 5 years when I bought it. Been off the road since '96. It's a two-door conversion, as you can see. It's a two-door. The doors are being hung, and I thought, I'll buy that. Roasted in space. The doors need so much work.
Did they?
Yeah, but the whole car needed
Yeah.
front to back. The doors, which we thought saved me time, actually need a lot of work. They were hung, they latched, but no. But front to back.
A learning curve.
Yeah. Well, no, if I could go back in time, back to 2014, I'd say, don't buy that car.
Yeah.
Run like,
Yeah, absolutely.
But I bought it, so
Yeah.
I had to finish it.
Look at it.
Oh no, it's nice, it's nice. I mean, the thing is that I like about it is that so many people think it's a factory two-door rather than the car's been modified.
Yeah.
And for me, that means I've done something right because the car flows.
It flows.
Looks
Yeah.
like
It
a
looks
factory.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, the giveaway is the doors. Ready? That's the giveaway. It's not standard.
Yeah, do that again, I missed it. Push it in. Right. Let me get a good view, all right.
Giveaway.
That's cool.
That is so cool.
But so the interior, I mean, obviously, because it's suddenly a two-door, I had to get the seats out of a two-door which tilts. And the upholstery it's generally Amazon, but it's all,
So there's a lever. Sorry. Yeah.
it's all original seats, but reupholstered in leather. Oh. Oh, it's nice. I love it. But my one won't remember it by a two-door. Yeah. So yes, so it's been
A labour of love.
Labour of love. Yeah, it has.
Love and hate, and a lot of
Money.
a lot of money and a lot of choice words, probably.
Oh yeah. I've had to walk away from it a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it put a sledgehammer through it.
Oh, bless you. Well, I think it's been worth all of the effort, and it's been getting a lot of love this weekend, hasn't it?
Yeah, too much. I'm knackered.
Rightly so.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, a few guys came up to me and said, "This is the best car in the show." I don't think it is. They're saying, "Oh no, we looked at all the cars, it's the best car in the show," but I don't think it is. It's beautiful.
So some people think it is, and it doesn't matter.
Oh no, it's
does it? Yeah.
it's a nice compliment.
Yeah. Of course it is. That is a hell of a compliment.
Yeah.
To say that my car's like just over there, and they're saying that this is the best car in the show. I mean, they obviously didn't walk all the way around the stand.
Right.
But yeah, so labour of love, and nice that it's finished. But stuff like the engine, it was 1.8, it's 2 litre now.
Yeah.
DCOE carburetors. It's got 140 brake horsepower, which is not bad for a 60s car. Sits all day at 80 miles an hour. Not that I ever drive that fast, officer.
Of course, officer. It's very clean under there.
But I use it. I went to Holland last year, and I'm not afraid to use it if it rains. It rains, I don't care.
Yeah, good for you. That's what I like to hear. Too many people are precious about their cars, aren't they? But yeah, that's what they're here for. They're here to be used.
I mean, they are cars at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I'm not that anal about it getting dirty. I don't necessarily wash it
Yeah.
as soon as I get home, like some people. And yeah,
We'll give it at least 5 minutes.
a week or two. I don't
Brilliant.
God, but I enjoy driving it. It's fun. Well, Amazon's are great everyday cars anyway because they've got good sized engines, great gearboxes. They stop, they handle, and you can get the parts.
Yeah,
So buy one.
definitely.
Buy one.
That's pointing at me, but thank you, Gary. It's a lovely car.
Thank you
I
very much.
admire the engineering enormously. Thanks very much.
Take care.
Hi, John.
Hi Sarah, how are you?
I'm all right.
Good, a bit croaky, but you're
I am a
okay.
little bit croaky, but that's because I've talked far too much.
That's Dr.
Sorry.
Anderson for you.
Yeah,
Big
it is.
talker.
It's a big
Big
talker, big
Yeah.
talker.
Anyway,
Nice registration.
thank you very much. Yeah.
Fits the car very well,
does.
obviously.
Could I just point out at this moment that the JSA
Yeah.
doesn't stand for Job Seekers Allowance.
Oh,
I know you might have
sorry.
thought that
I did
because
think
everyone
that.
else does, but
Yeah.
it's actually my initials.
Oh, is it?
So
sorry.
just to clarify that. just to clarify.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, I've had the registration probably about 15 years, so I've had it on a few C70s over the years.
Yeah.
So I had a convertible, last one probably 5 or 6 years ago, but really like the coupe. So unfortunately with all cars these days they're getting few and far between. So Whaley wanted one in garnet red, which is what this colour is.
Is that what it is? Such a good colour,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I think it really suits
it.
it.
Really does. It looks lovely.
And I've got some literature around the car, and it's one of the launch colours. So it was only produced in this colour for the first 2 or 3 years of its life. So yeah, I think it really suits it. And I like the starfish alloys as well.
They're very nice. Yeah, they're lovely. Get
all
them
been
on camera.
refurbished.
Yes. Gleaming in the spotlight there.
All the calipers painted up and everything. So yeah, the car's T5 automatic.
What's the mileage?
183 on it now, so she's no spring chicken, but apart from the odd drama getting a bit warm.
Yeah, tell us about that, John. So there was a bit of a queue to get in here on Thursday, wasn't there?
There was, yeah.
And that seemed to be a bit of a problem for the C70, I think.
It was. It just got a little bit hot around the collar, and she boiled up very slightly, which
That's
was a bit.
something that's happened before?
No,
or-
first time it's done
Oh,
it.
right,
First
okay.
time it's done it. So a little bit frustrating.
Yeah.
The guys on the stand were really, kind and caring, and they came over straight away. And instead of saying, "Is there anything we can do, John?" they got the camera out and videoed it.
Yeah, of course they would.
Which
course.
was really helpful.
Yeah.
Like you do. So apart from that drama, everything else was okay. Hopefully the car will get me back tonight. So,
It should do. Fortunately,
as it happens.
seeing as I only live a couple of miles away from you, if we do pass you broken down on the motorway, at least when we get to Pickering, we can send somebody back for you.
I would suggest you just wave. I suggest you just wave at him and smile.
Do you know, Sarah, that's what I've always liked about you. You're so caring, so caring. So, thanks ever so much for the offer.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. We'll give you a little wave as we go past.
Yeah.
We'll sling you a sandwich.
What, for Thursday?
Yeah. But you are being very tongue in cheek about the stand being very helpful. But I'd just like to say, actually, this is my first time with the Volvo Owners Club, and you are all really good chaps.
Great
and
stuff.
it's been a pleasure, actually. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say it's been a pleasure spending time with you.
Great.
And you are all so knowledgeable and helpful and kind.
really
And I would suggest anybody that's got a Volvo, join this club, because not only will you get friendship and knowledge, you'll also get a few giggles as well, because they're quite a funny gang, except for Andrew. Everyone's quite funny.
It's just weird. Andrew's just weird.
Andrew's just weird.
I'm going to edit some of this. You know that, don't
No, you
you?
don't.
No, I'm being serious. Joining a club is what all this is about. It's about the community.
Yeah.
And I suggest to anybody, whatever car you've got, just join a club. It's worth it.
Yeah, they're worth the way to go for all, like I say, all the knowledge and everything else.
Yeah.
And it's a great community.
Yeah, it is. It's fab.
But no, it's been great having you on the stand.
Thanks,
Thank you for
guys.
taking up the offer.
It's been lovely. Thank
It's been
you.
great. Yeah, that's fresh.
And thank you very much for your kind words.
You're welcome.
Are we done with the car, or do you want to see a bit more? Is it that it?
It's up to you, John. I mean, we have seen it before in another year, so. But I want to show them some of the good bits, which is the paintwork on the boot, to embarrass you into doing something about it.
It's really kind of you.
I haven't
Andrew.
seen this. Oh my goodness
Do
me.
you know of anyone who does some good bodywork, Sarah?
I do know some people that do good bodywork.
So it's just a little edge where it's rubbed, I think,
just
isn't
needs-
There's a
it?
bit of reaction.
Yeah, there is here, isn't there?
It's all.
Oh, it is. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
fine, isn't it? Really, it's
Bits of both,
gorgeous.
but the boot lid's the worst. I think it's maybe had a cover on it in its life, which is why it's rubbed. and then I think it's got moisture under the cover, and it's pop
yeah.
So,
What a shame.
yeah. So a bit more work to do on it. The roof has been resprayed and the mirrors, so the boot lid and everything. But also, very quickly, Andrew said the car's been here before a few years back, but it was also the same car and colour used in the Saint film with Val Kilmer. So yeah, which was a pre-launch car. So sadly the film flopped, but the car lives on.
I watched it. Probably the only one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's great. And thanks for inviting me onto the stand.
No, that's a pleasure. And thank you both.
Thank you.
Right, put that down. Just roll it there.
It's a pretty.
Just done them up.
You like it? Bob just said he liked it.
Kick it apart.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a you're both poor, mate. Did she? Oh, she talking about all the See you later, Dave. Take care. See you later.
Yeah.
You've done well.
You're going to bang that on. Just lean back a bit. More weight, don't go more than it clicks.
That's it.
Give us a smile. Oh, that was a good one. Do that again.
Your tires are 20mm, the black spaces, the bolt-ons. The alloys are 10mm.
Tell me then.
And the reason we had to put the 10mm on the back is because if you just bolt the 20s on, the studs are too long and they bang on the back of the wheels. So we had to get the clearance of the studs to allow us to put the wheels on.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal, but it works.
We
No,
hope.
just take the cover off
Take the
it.
cover off it.
Does it work?
It does work because we have already test fitted them because we are professionals.
Professional what? We are very professional. And we already have test fitted them. And they do work.
And you said to me, if this doesn't work at the show, I will not be impressed because you'll make me look silly.
Yeah, I did say that.
So I made sure they worked.
Yeah. It's always wise to test fit first.
Yes.
In privacy.
Yes.
Privacy.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you do in privacy, John?
This is for children, boys.
And obviously,
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
we have to torque these up first because once the wheel's on, we can't torque these ones
Don't
up.
get to them.
So we will nip them up.
What do you have it set at, Rich?
I have it set at the specified 240 torque range,
Yeah.
which can be found on auto data or in a Haynes manual, but not in Richie's head.
Right. Really?
So we nip
You know
those up.
what? You could work for the...
John,
Edit that out.
if you've got any pictures of Sarah doing the nuts up, make sure you send them to the magazine.
Yep.
So then, the wheel on, and we have to use on these.
Is your longer nuts.
So we've had to change these are the longer wheel nuts that were normally fitted. We've had to change those because of a different pitch thread to the adapters. So we now have to fit the shorter nuts with a different thread on it. And these are torqued up to the same
Setting that can be found in
setting as the wheels.
a Haynes manual.
Yes. And we will torque those up when we get the wheels on the floor. Then hit it in the middle, right in the middle.
Not in the middle.
No, that's it.
That was when I
And then push it in the middle.
Oh, yeah, she's pinged.
Well done.
Nicholas Bangerton.
Sarah.
Guy is just
Well done.
And ta-da, just like magic, they were done. Don't they look good?
Excellent.
So I've got some tyre dressing.
This is Graham we've found at the in the NEC with his fantastic Volvo 145. Graham, would you like to tell us a bit about your fabulous car?
Very brief history. Dad had one, and I decided I'd quite like one for myself. To try finding one. This one I found in Scotland last November. It was one owner before me and only 34,000 miles. It was owned by a Volvo specialist. He loved it and used it sparingly, and it was one of those cars I saw it and thought I'm going to have it. So, and here we are today, and it's here, and it's had a very good reception from the Volvo community, which is very pleasing.
It is in such fabulous condition, Graham. I don't think had to do a great deal to it yourself.
No, it's a couple of tiny bits of paint. The engine valve had to clean. That's never been painted. It's all original paint, panels, etc. The interior is glorious, as long as you like red, because it's very red. But it drives lovely. No power steering, no windows, no 6-speed gearbox.
Nothing to go wrong in
No,
other words.
absolutely nothing to go wrong.
Is it okay if we have a look under the bonnet?
Yeah, please open the bonnet. Yes.
This is the B20A engine.
Yeah, single carburettor, single Strongbow carburettor. Inner wings, etc., all original. Rocker cover's been refinished. It looked horrible. The paint under the bonnet's discoloured over the years, but it's as it is. Mechanically, it's sound. Had a new radiator last year, and other than that, it's very much as Volvo intended.
Yeah, it's a fabulous thing. And, so see so few of them around now, don't you?
The big, I believe, the big bumper model is only made for one model year.
Yes.
And you get various comments on why have you got American spec bumpers on it, and you have to explain, well, no, they're not. They might have been made for the American market.
No, you're right. It was the sort of run out of the 140 series. With
Yeah, just before the 200 series came along. Yeah, I think there's probably details on this later 140, which went through to the 240
That's
series.
right, particularly the door frames without quarter
Yes,
lights.
I understand. Yeah. But I love it. As I said, it's had a very good reception from the Volvo community here.
Yeah.
And I've been quite chuffed.
Yeah, no, it's
Very pleased to
something to
support
be
it.
very proud of.
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it. Thank you.
Walk around the other Volvo clubs, see what they've got on offer. The show. Lawrence's PV544. Jill looking tired. It's the end of getting towards the end, Jill, isn't it? Nice Amazon. That's 145 estate. Sign on the roof has not lasted as well as the car. There's a 164, it's a big 6-cylinder red block in that, nice. and then finally this is an 1800E. Just spying on you guys, seeing what you're doing. Not a lot by the look of it. It is Sunday night, they've got an excuse. We're all getting tired. Oh, good jeepers. I'm going to cut that bit out. This now we're at the back of our stand with our cars. Just across the way here we've got the other Volvo club. As I say, it's Sunday night, so we're all getting a bit tired. So there's a couple of 1800s, that's the same car. That's the large 240 estate. It's done a large number of miles, not quite 1,832,000. B70R on the end. So that's it for the Volvos at the restoration show. So we'll see you here again in November 2024.
Attention please. The Practical Classics Classic Car and Restoration Show is now closed. With all
Are you not talking?
No.
So you've got that silver plate at the back and then the black space.
Can't get the nut on. Why would that nut go on? Don't film that. These are wrong nuts. Are they those nuts?